In this short video, I want to talk about the risks involved in going too broad with your Google Ads keyword targeting. So, if you're running search ads within Google Ads for your business, really common sort of beginner mistake I'll see business owners make and first time advertisers is going very broad with their keywords. Now, I don't mean broad as in broad match, that's a different issue altogether. I'm talking broad as in the nature of the keywords themselves. So I'm going to give you an example here. Now, imagine that you run a lawn mowing business in Christchurch. Now, Christchurch just happens to be the city where I live, Christchurch, New Zealand, not Christchurch in England. And so imagine I'm running a lawn mowing service in Christchurch. Now, a really common problem I will see or issue I will see is business owners will want to advertise for anything relating to lawn, right? And it might even start at the broadest level of all. We want our ads to show up for people searching for lawn. Now, if I search for lawn as a user on Google, what am I actually looking for? Am I looking for a lawn mowing service? Am I looking for information on planting lawn? Am I some alien from outer space who's just arrived on Earth and heard someone mention the word lawn and I don't know what a lawn is? I mean, clearly some people are searching for, pretty basic stuff like the difference between grass and lawn, uh, you know, is a garden, a lawn. There's all these kind of basic searches that people are making. Now, these do not necessarily indicate that someone's going to be a good fit for my lawn mowing service. So, what you want to do is kind of move downwards in terms of relevance, so become more relevant and focused with your searching. I would not recommend advertising for the word lawn if you are a lawn mowing service operator in Christchurch or whatever region or location you're operating in. It's just too broad. You might get a whole lot of impressions and clicks, and they might actually be reasonably cost effective in terms of generating those clicks. You'll probably find your CPC would be lower than if you were advertising on more focused keywords. But the issue is they're very unlikely to turn into leads and turn into sales for your business. So instead, you want to focus on terms that have the most precision to start with and try and exhaust those before you expand out from there, particularly if you're on a limited budget. So instead, you might want to look at something like lawn mowing. Right now, lawn mowing as a search, once again, that's going to be a lot more relevant. We kind of imagine, levels to this, right? Like there's levels to everything in life. There's levels. Level one is just advertising for anything vaguely related. I mow lawns for a living, so someone looking for lawn or grass must be a good fit. Then you go to lawn mowing. Now, lawn mowing is definitely a lot more relevant, but it still might not be the most sort of precise level of relevance. I'll come to that in a minute. But you can see here already that by changing my search to lawn mowing, I'm starting to actually see some ads coming through. Lincoln Lawn Mowing, this one here, Lush Gardens, Lawn Right, and so on. So obviously, there are some advertisers who've got competing services who are getting some kind of value probably from advertising for lawn mowing within the Christchurch area. That's where I'm searching from, or else they probably wouldn't be doing it in the long term. But you could still actually become more precise with your keyword targeting than this. And once again, by keyword targeting, in this instance, I'm not talking about the match types you use. I'm talking about the general nature of the keywords themselves and how closely related they are to the service you offer or the product you sell. Lawn mowing is definitely a lot more relevant to a lawn mowing service provider than somebody just searching for lawn. But equally, a person searching in Google for lawn mowing could be looking for information on, what sort of lawn mower to buy or how to mow lawns better or anything like that. They might have moved into a house with a nice garden for the first time and want to know how to mow the lawn properly. So what I would be starting with is actually even one level further sort of evolved in this respect when it comes to precision of the search terms of the keywords, and be looking for things like lawn mowing service Christchurch, right? So you can see here this is an auto suggest. So this would be the kind of gold standard of keyword in my view if you are running a lawn mowing service in Christchurch like I'm doing for this example. Because you can see here you've got some competitors running, which often does indicate that there's opportunity in a keyword. I would not generally recommend just chasing after keywords where no one appears to be advertising. It's probably telling you something about the value of those keywords. This is the most precise kind of keyword you could go after in terms of matching the user's search intent to what it is you offer. If I'm going on Google and searching for lawn mowing service in Christchurch, I'm looking for someone who offers that service in the area in which I live. Equally, because the search is being made from within Christchurch, you might not actually have to have that location modifier in there. You could just do lawn mowing service. But this takes it one step beyond someone just searching for lawn mowing, which might mean they're looking for information on how to do it themselves, or a lawn mower, or lawn mowing products, or advice, or anything like that. If I'm searching for a lawn mowing service, I basically want someone to do it for me, right? And that's the service that the example business in this video offers. So have a think about that when you're running your advertising. I see this a lot with e-commerce or retail businesses as well. Say the business sells lawnmowers. Instead of offering a lawn mowing service, you sell lawnmowers. You'll see once again businesses want to advertise for things like grass or gardening or anything like that because they go, oh, loads of people are searching that and we want our ad to appear. Well, that's not necessarily a good thing. Search advertising is not the same as display advertising or billboard advertising or radio or anything like that where you're trying to actually build awareness and engagement with your brand and generate demand. With search advertising, you're trying to fulfill demand. Somebody is looking for a lawnmower. They want to buy a new lawnmower. So if you were selling lawnmowers, you'd want to advertise for things like lawnmowers for sale, right? That's the kind of thing you'd want to advertise for. Lawnmowers for sale, that's a far more relevant term, right? So that would be a way better thing to advertise for than just lawn or even, lawn maintenance or anything like that, because that doesn't indicate so well that someone is looking to buy a product or purchase a service. When you are a small business advertising with Google Ads, with search advertising, you generally don't have a massive budget to play with. You don't want to be wasting money. You want to be going after users who are searching on Google who have the strongest intent and alignment with the product and service you offer. And that's often with more specific keywords, these long tail keywords like lawnmower for sale or lawn mowing service Christchurch, as opposed to very broad keywords where, yes, you might get a lot of impressions and clicks, but getting lots of impressions and clicks that aren't particularly relevant and aren't necessarily in market for what you sell, that's not going to deliver a great deal of value for your business. And generally speaking, if you just want to build awareness of whatever your business does, like offering lawn mowing services or selling lawnmowers or selling shoes or whatever you do, you'd be better placed looking at display advertising or Facebook advertising or radio ads or local print newspaper ads or something like that that is probably going to be more cost effective than paying for just sort of pure impressions via search. Search advertising is not a great way to build brand awareness in my experience. So yeah, hopefully you find this helpful. Hopefully that makes sense. If you're stuck, please do leave a comment in the comments section of this video. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe for more free Google Ads advice and PPC training, and I'll see you next time.